Hello students, and welcome back to part 4 of the chapter Role of the Government in Health. Now in part 3 we discussed about private health centers. So now we know that what are the dark side and the bright side of the private health centers and public health centers. But what can be done? Which kind of steps we can take? So let us see that. There is little doubt that the health situation of most people in our country is not good. The health situation is not at all good of our country. It is the responsibility of the government to provide quality healthcare services to all its citizens, especially the poor and the disadvantaged. So basically the responsibility parameter goes to the government of the country to take care of the health of the poor people. However, health is as much dependent on basic amenities and social conditions of the people as it is on healthcare services. It is important to work on both in order to improve the health situation of our people, and this can be done. Look at the following example. So now here we have two examples on the page number 28. So let us see the Kerala experience. This Kerala experience, what says? Let us see. In 1996, now see, this is the long back. In Kerala government made some major changes in the state. Kerala government made certain changes in the state. 40% of the entire state budget was given to panchayat. Just imagine, 40% of the entire state budget was given to panchayat. They could plan and provide for the requirements. So now it is depend upon the panchayat what they want to plan and provide. This made it possible for a village to make sure that proper planning was done for water, food, women's development and education. Now this is the initiative of the Kerala government, that they gave a big budget to panchayat, that means to village administration, so that village can be developed and small facilities, small requirements they can fulfill of the poor people, like water, food, women's development and education. This meant that water supply schemes were checked, the working of schools and Anganwadis was ensured, and specific problems of the village were taken up. See, now village area have money, so they can develop in whatever direction they want to develop the village people. Most of the problem village people are having of money, and this Kerala government provided money. So now they were able to keep any kind of facilities for the villagers and for the welfare of the people. Health centers were also improved. All of these helped to improve the situation despite these efforts. However, some problems such as shortage of medicines, insufficient hospital beds, not enough doctors remained, and these needed to be addressed. Now see, they were having the money, but still some of the areas were like that, they were not being taken care of, like medicines, hospital beds and doctors. Still these problems were not addressed or not being taken care properly. Let us look at an example of another country and its approach to issues of health. Now here we have another government, the Costa Rican approach. In this chapter we were talking about particularly health centers, and the entire topic is all about the health and which kind of steps the government is taking to improve the health of the people. So here we saw one government, Kerala government, because it has taken a very good step for the welfare of the villagers. And here we have the second example of Costa Rican. Costa Rica is considered to be one of the healthiest countries in South America. Now, it is believed that it is the most healthiest countries in the South America. So here we are talking about the South America. The main reason for this can be found in the Costa Rican Constitution. Several years ago, Costa Rica took a very important decision. Several years ago, Costa Rica took a very important decision and decided not to have an army. Now this Costa Rica country decided not to have an army because they have to spend a lot of money behind it. This helped the Costa Rica government to spend the money that the army would have used on health, education and other basic needs of the people. So they have saved the money likewise, and they have spent these money behind the education and health of the people. The Costa Rican government believes that a country has to be healthy for its development and pays a lot of attention to the health of its people. Now this country is believing that the people of the country should be healthy. So that is why they have spent a large amount of money. The Costa Rican government provides basic services and amenities to all Costa Ricans. For example, it provides safe drinking water, sanitation, nutrition and housing. So basic facilities of life this Costa Rican country is providing to their citizens, like drinking water and nutrition and sanitization. Health education is also considered very important, and knowledge about health is an essential part of education at all levels. And this government also believes that health education should be given to each and every student so that they can become more aware about their health. And knowledge regarding health is essential for in the field of education at all levels. Now on the page number 29 we have a glossary, and these words can come as a definition in your exam, or it can come as very short answers in your test. So let us understand that. First word here you have is public, an activity or service that is meant for all people in the country and is mainly organized by the government. This includes schools, hospitals, telephone services, etc. People can demand these services and also raise questions about their non-functioning. Next word we have is private. What is the meaning of private? An activity or service that is organized by an individual or company for their own gain. For their personal gain, whatever organization is being made, this is called the privatization, because one individual is there, or the company itself making their own institute or organization for their own gain. Medical tourist. This refers to foreigners who come to this country specifically for medical treatment at hospitals that offer world-class facilities at a lower cost than what they would have to pay in their own countries. So basically the travelers or the tourists which come from the other country, they are admitted to the hospital, and they get the good facilities at a lower cost than what they could have what they would have to pay in their own country. Next word here we have is communicable disease. Now what is the meaning of communicable disease? These are diseases that are spread from one person to another in many ways, such as through water, air or food. So these are the medium: water, air or food. Through this disease can easily spread. Next word here we have is OPD. This is the short form for outpatient department. This is where people are first brought in and treated in a hospital without being admitted to any special ward. Next word here we have is ethics, moral principles that influence a person's behavior. And last word here we have is generic names. That means these are chemical names of the drugs. They help in identifying the ingredients. They are globally recognized. For example, acetyl salicylic acid is the generic name of aspirin. So these are the words which are given in the glossary. So kindly understand it and reread it.